I swear, I don't go to the beach. I haven't been able to go for like a month. I got really tan, and all of a sudden my goddamn tan is just gone. Never to be seen again. Until all this freaking rain goes away. There's so many bugs. Hello everyone, Stephanie here, and today's video is going to be a Tag Tuesday video. I'm never tagged. Well, I've been tagged before, but like, I don't care. I just like tag videos, so I do them. If anyone does ever tag me, please comment and let me know. So I'm going to do the totally should've book tag. I believe this is an Emma Books one. I don't know. I just saw it. I remember seeing it a long time ago. It's an older one. Sorry. I have like the thing threatening my eyesight. So I'm going to do it. I also have everything written down on my handy dandy notebook. So yeah. Let's get on with it. Number 1 is totally should have had a sequel. Need I say more? Number 2, totally should have had a spin-off series. This is a solo book, but something I think I would have thoroughly loved about this would be something I would have loved that what could have been done from this is if this book, because this is about robots and it's a future and it's a girl, Frost, going through all that stuff, I would have loved a different book from not like just someone else's perspective, but in the same world, but dealing with different areas. Maybe a group of people that are hiding somewhere. Something like that would have been nice. I just think it was written very beautifully. It's one of those books I don't know how to feel about after I read it, but I would have definitely enjoyed something in this world. Number 3 is an author who should totally write more books. I'm waiting for something else. Maybe we'll never get it, but The Hunger Games was such a great series. Like, come on, woman. Give us something, would you? Number 4, a character who totally should have ended up with someone else. I forgot her name. It's always Tessa. Like, she ends up who I want her to be with in the end. But I just thought it was pointless to want to be with the Jace wannabe to begin with. That was like one of the things I truly disliked because it was just so annoying and like teen angst and in just not a very good way. Number 5 is totally should have ended differently. This book was really disappointing. There are things that happen at the end of this book that honestly, like, either they should have, whoever it was that died, they should have just stayed dead longer. Or like not come back to life. Or not been so dull and boring, quite frankly. The other 2 books were great. This book was just like flat. Very flat. It could have been scrapped altogether in my opinion. Number 6 is totally should have had a movie franchise. Why did they have to mess it up? The thing is like what sucks is nowadays if the movie doesn't make as much as it should, then like not even as much as it should. If it doesn't make a certain number that they put in their freaking heads, it doesn't do anything. And like I still thought it was good. I think obviously the first book is better than the first movie. They never continued it and it sucks because like we got a taste of us who like the 5th wave or love it of a movie franchise and it never happened. And honestly, I don't even think Red Rising is going to happen at this point. No. Number 7 is totally should have had a TV show. I think the CW would do a great job at making this into a TV show. It's interesting, it's intriguing, there's killing and action and all that stuff. Like, I think they could do a really, really good job. Why not? Sorry if that's glaring you. Number 8 is totally should have had only one point of view. I no longer have that book. I think Allegiant should have just been one point of view. I mean, it was great that of her wanting to have 2 points of view, but I don't think she executed it very well. Veronica Roth does a lot better in Carve the Mark, the whole dual perspective type thing. But I feel like for Allegiant, it was flat. You couldn't really tell the difference between the 2, quite frankly. And, or at least make it like first person point of view for, I don't know. I think one point of view would have been just fine. Number 9 is totally should have had a cover change. These covers do not do the series justice. I love this series. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's written extremely well, but I don't like the covers, quite frankly. They're not that good. So I feel like you see this and you expect cheesy, and you go into it seeing nothing but cheesy as opposed to seeing the beautiful and underlying storyline that's actually really there. Number 10 is totally should have kept original covers. For that, any of the Night World books, I feel like the old covers, and I'll try to see if I remember to put some up, they were very old school covers. I'm talking lots of graphic art on them, lots of little pictures and stuff. They were super awesome. Like, I don't mind these, but it's just a person's face. It would have been nice if they would have just, since these are bind-ups, like combined and made newer versions of those books. I thoroughly love the feel that those give, and I want to eventually own the whole series in those covers. I want them, I really do. And the last one is 11. It totally should have stopped at book 1. This is really hard to say. I do not mean to bring this up. I know I bring this book up a lot, but it was such a disappointment. I wouldn't say for this to stop at book 1, but maybe they should have stopped like right here, because I tried and read a little bit of the Frost and Starlight when that came out, and I've heard a lot of things where it's like, what was the actual purpose of that book? And quite frankly, it just gets to the point where it's like, you're just trying to make money. But maybe they should have just stopped here. Like, and this still just had its issues, but I do not foresee the rest of the series getting good or better, or I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like she lost herself. Like, her momentum was just gone. So that is the totally should have book tag. Comment down below. What book do you wish had a movie franchise? Comment that down below. If you're going to do this tag, let me know. I tag anyone who wants to, but let me know if you like actually do it, whether it's on a blog or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.